EA Sports. Did not bring this one out as under center for the Vikings. Out comes the longtime veteran Kirk Cousins.
And frankly, this is relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win together real tight in that situation. And if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. For Cook from a week ago, 15 carries, 57 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough. The Vikings send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. "51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And it'll be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterbacks shake off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown pass. Team lost the game. Let's see if he can bounce back and get things going in the right direction.
He'll be trying to forget those 3 picks, as you noted. Now a look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. From the gun, Byers. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
First down, here's the run with Cook. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
2nd down, they go right back to Cook. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Cousins gives way to Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. There's the stiff arm. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Third and short yardage. Cousins. And they're going to get him. They bring him out of the sack back at the 16-yard line. Charles Harris Able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And his kick here is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point, or in this case, a field goal.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He'll look to shake off the interception on the opening drive. He should at least be comforted that it resulted in 3, not 6.
And if I were him, I would be the guy all the way out on the field greeting my defense now, saying thanks a lot. You held them to a field goal after I turned it over. That's a big defensive stand for them. He needs to go out now and make up for what he did on the first drive.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Carson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg. Byers. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. This is Carson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. To throw on 2nd down. Byers, a quick target here, complete to Metcalf. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 3 catches, 76 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
Carson will take the handoff out of the option play. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now it's Carson. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Byers. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Carson stops short, down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. Carson again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Leads to a 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked them back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Byers. Touchdown, Seahawks. Will Disley, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it solid because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. With the football going back to the Vikings offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Throwing, Cousins. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. A good gain on 1st, has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. From the pistol, they run it with Cook, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Cousins. Throw caught there by Osborne. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. And this one complete to Smith. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Cousins now from the 50. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, Cousins. Over the middle, complete. It's Rowe. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Cook. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
No surprise there, Jadeveon Clowney with a tackle for loss. We all know how he became one of the most famous players in football, though, don't we?
Oh, that one play.
Yeah, that one big-time play was on highlights everywhere. They want to see more of that here in the NFL.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Play action now. Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson there to make the grab. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Precision, precision, precision. That's the definition of it right there. Great pass, great catch for the score.
Yeah, people talk about arm strength all the time. Well, if you're not precise and you're not accurate, the arm strength really doesn't matter. We saw a little bit of everything with that throw.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. A 10-play drive that time. And it's polished off by a Viking score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Following the interception, Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Cousins now. That's to Cook out of the backfield. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside, and they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man, Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins to Jefferson on the slant. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. To the air again, it's Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he will have a Vikings first at 6. The play fake, Cousins. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. Handoff comes to Cook. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Looking to throw on second down. Byers, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Byers. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. A gain of 6 there on 1st. On second down, it's Carson. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. They'll get that complete to Parkinson. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Good protection there on 3rd down. This is just a simple flip to his tight end outside the numbers. And he's able to haul it in and pick up the first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This is the tight end Fant. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. On second down now, it's Carson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They run it with Carson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Now a second down at 6. Operating from the gun. Byers. Catch made by Slayton. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 23. From the gun, Byers, and that is incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Byers. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. They'll try to run with Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. 26-yard line just across the 25. Kirk Cousins now gearing up to lead this offense back out there. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure that his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. And the result here, the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by the Seahawk defense.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack, and I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one. But occasionally, the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly. Maybe someone tipped it off. But on that play, it had no chance.
The Vikings on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is third down and 12. Throwing is Cousins. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
That was just a good example of taking what the defense gave him. No one open downfield, knew where his safety valve was, swung it out to him. He gets upfield and picks up the first down. Well done all the way around.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Cousins. Quickly to Thielen here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. They go play action. Cousins. Completes it to the fullback, Ham. Reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Well, so much for bluffing the defensive line into thinking that they were going to be able to get to the quarterback. Instead, they sniffed out the screen pass and made a really nice play for lost yardage.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Again, it's Cousins. That is caught by Thielen. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Mike Zimmer's made his decision, and that decision is to try and go for this thing on 4th down. Running for it, here's Cook, and he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. Dalvin Cook turned away on 4th down, and the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Throwing on 1st down. Byers. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On the option, a handoff to Carson. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On 3rd down, Carson fights off the tackle at the 20. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. Cousins throw complete there to Johnson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Final play of the half, Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. So we are at halftime here in downtown Seattle with the Seahawks out in front. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And that one is still scoreless as they play in the second quarter. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Fielded right around the 8. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. So that's a solid start to the second half. You come out of the lockers losing, thinking you're kicking it away, not going to have it, but boom, the fumble, they get it right back.
I don't know whether they even drew that up on the board or was it just said, but they had to have it. They needed a spark to get them going here in the second half, and they got it right away.
A first down throw for Cousins. Complete. Smith has it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On second down, Cook. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook taking it in from a yard out. And the Vikings have once again taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Cousins will try and throw. And that is caught for the 2 points. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you, because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Takes it at the 7. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. On second down, it's Carson. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Now, after that last running play, we've got an offensive lineman down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down. Looking to throw. Byers. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First down, Carson, and he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. Back to throw. Byers over the middle. That's caught by Metcalf. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And not much running room. Down to the 32. To throw on second down. Byers. That's complete. It's Carson out of the backfield. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And Carson unable to make it to the yellow line as the defense bottles him up. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
So out now is the Seattle field goal team. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
So here are the Vikings to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On 2nd down, it's Cook again. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. On 3rd down, Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
On 1st down, Byers. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. What did you see there, Charles, on that interception from the rookie?
They've shown him certain looks on defense throughout the first half, and they pulled the string here in the second half because he got used to those looks, and they showed the exact same thing, but changed it up just a little bit where he thought something was open, and now, with the change in defense, it no longer was.
They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
winning play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Again, it's Cook. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this one is right through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
Yeah, we were. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Byers. That completes it again to Metcalf. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, Byers. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Za'Darius Smith able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save?
Yes.
That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it? And I feel awful for the offensive tackle, because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
To throw on 2nd down, Byers. And this will go to Carson out wide. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Looking to throw. Byers. That's complete to Slayton. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And it's incomplete.
But listen, when you got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it well over his head out of harm's way.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. From the 30 on second down, Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 20-yard line. Cousins on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Osborne. And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch. And then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
They'll run with Cook. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a second and goal.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. Second down, they go right back to Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook. His second touchdown of the night. And the Vikings are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Throwing on first down. Byers. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On first down, Byers. This one into the hands of Metcalf. A good position to be in here, second and inches. Back to throw. Byers. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man is Cobbs. That's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Back to throw again. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. They'll look to throw again. They'll run the screen with Carson. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Byers. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. He's toppled the century mark already, receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him. On 2nd down, it's Cook again. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play fake. Cousins. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Uchenna and Nwosu got the sack there. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Cousins now. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And Madison hit, and the ball pops free. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense, and that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Byers. And this is incomplete. The Seahawks on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Byers. And that is incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Pete Carroll build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such discipline.
They are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Open man is Osborne. He's got him. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Gun, it's Cousins. They'll get this underneath to Madison. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
A false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. Here's Madison running left. And still fighting. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
You ready for a Captain Obvious comment?
Let's go. Go with it, please.
He had the 5 picks last week. He's got to be much more pleased. Just the 1 interception. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And not only is he pleased, his entire team is. Because throwing those 5 interceptions affects everyone. That's extra work for your defense and not enough possessions for your offense. He's flipped that ratio around in this game.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. Here's Madison running on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Another carry now for Madison. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, That's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. That's complete to Eskridge. 7 yards, the pickup there. Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running too, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage. The throw over the middle, taken in. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Back to throw. Byers. A pass underneath for Carson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
On 1st and 10, Byers. And that one caught by Cobbs over the middle. First down now, but that clock rolling. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Dumps this one off to Chris Carson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Bass on for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. And the Vikings hands team able to recover. And that should just about do it. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And you know they enjoyed taking that knee because they're now going to be 1-2 instead of 0-3. And psychologically, that's a big difference early in the season.
It certainly is. It's a big barrier breaker because you get to 0-3, you're not thinking playoffs. At 1-2, you still believe that you're going to be a playoff team.
Yeah, you feel you got some hope on your side. 0-3, things start to look pretty bleak. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But